Hey guys, in this video I'm going to teach you a version. It might not be the only version I have of this song, but a version of Bad Day by Daniel Powter. Couple of notes. If you want to play this song with the recording, you need a capo, one of these guys. You need to put it at fret 1. Alright? He does this song in E flat or D sharp, whatever you want to call it. We're actually going to play it with chords of D, and so we're going to do it without the capo. Just in case you don't have a capo, I want you to be able to learn from the video, and then you can put the capo wherever you want. Okay, but capo 1 if you want to be able to play with the recording. Again, this isn't a pure version. This song is a piano song if you listen to the recording, but you can play along with it or play a version of it fairly simply. We need a D chord, and I kind of alternate between a D chord and a D suspended 4 chord, which is also just like the D chord, but you put your pinky down on string 1 fret 3. So alternating between D and D suspended, that appears quite a bit in the song. Then technically it calls for a D chord with a G in the bass. What I like to do for that is I like to play the full G, which is finger 3 stays on, so we start with the D chord, alright? Then finger 3 can stay put, and your pinky goes down on string 3-1, fret 3 of string 1, and then your first finger moves over to string 5, fret 2, and your third finger, or second finger, goes on string 6, fret 3. And you get a nice full G chord. Technically the recording just kind of calls for a, and then you just throw the G in there. I think it sounds good doing this. And if, also, another caveat, I may strum a little bit differently. If you need a simplified strum, just straight, like 2 strums per chord. D, G. And then I like to do an A suspended 4 to A walk down, which again you can just leave your third finger right where it is. Use your first finger to mini bar across strings 4, 3, and 2. You don't really need it. Oh, you do need it. So your first finger is going to hold down strings 4, 3, and 2 at the 2nd fret. And you're going to play this with the third finger in place on string 2, fret 3. And then you're going to lift your third finger up and just play the straight A chord twice. So that, what we just went through is D, G, A suspended 4 to A. You repeat that. D, G, A suspended 4, A. Now we need a B minor chord. There's lots of places to play B minor chord. I think you might as well learn the bar chord. First finger goes all the way across all the strings at fret 2. Second finger goes on fret 3, string 2. Third finger goes on string 4, fret 4. Pinky goes right next to it on string 3, fret 4. I'm going to play B minor. Now, play B minor twice. Then we want to get an A bass note in it. And so we can do it a couple different ways. We can actually switch to the A chord if that's easier for you. But you can also just go B minor and then lift up your finger just a little bit, so it's not holding down string 5, but you still want to make sure it's holding down string 1, okay? And you can play that open 5th string as the A. So it sounds kind of good. And then you go to G, and then D, and then you need an E minor 7. You're going to hold down the best way I think to do this is to use your second finger on string 5, fret 2, third finger on string 4, fret 2, and your pinky on string 2, fret 3. And that's E minor 7. And then A. Okay, so the second half of the verse that we just played was B minor. Add the A in the bass. G, D, E minor 7 to A. Alright? And it plays the second verse exactly like the first verse. Alright? In the chorus, we have it goes, you had a bad day. And I think a straight D chord works just fine there. It calls for something else, but it sounds good. You can sometimes, I will sometimes alternate. I will sometimes lift up my second finger, just to make it sound a little bit different, sound good. So it goes, you had a bad day, and then the G, E minor 7 to A, D, G, E minor 7 to A, then our B minor, A, G, D, E minor 7 to A. That's the chorus. So let's play the chorus again together. Starts off with T. 1, 2. E minor 7, A, D, G, E minor 7, A, B minor, A, G, D, E7, A. Alright, then there is a bridge part, which you need an F chord. I prefer to use the bar chord because it just goes straight to a B flat. So then a B flat bar chord, F again, B flat, then does the A suspended, forward A, and then I just repeat that. It technically calls for something else. That's the bridge part. So now you know all the pieces. Go through the chart, play along with it, and we'll see you next time in class.